Alright. Yes. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious. Man, word around the campfire. I haven't done it in quite a while. But yes, word around the campfire is going to be a nice little twin tale of just the mystery and mystique of just what Late for the Party truly is, because we hold no secrets, we hold nothing back, and I love in my mind because we're about to get into it, right? So this is gonna be a word around the campfire / in my mind segment. Oh man, we about to get into it right now, and unfortunately, it is involving one of my favorite actors in Quiet as Kept, and I honestly am at a cross at this situation, but you know what? I'm gonna give it my perspective the best way I possibly can. Yes, we are gonna talk about Liam Neeson and his recent interview that he talked about a friend of his got raped and by a black man, and he wanted to take his frustrations out on any he wanted to kill any random black person he saw who tried to step up to him. Now, he admitted this in the interview, so, you know, he admitted it in the interview, he talked about it and everything, and his friend said she took care of the situation. He asked what race the guy was. She said he was a black man. So, of course, he said the way he was feeling went on for about a week. He went to a bar. He tried to go to a bar, a couple of pubs and everything, trying to see, if any black person would step up to him, then if he did, he would kill him. If they tried to start something with him, he would try to kill him. But obviously, as time progressed and he simmered down, and no incidents like that happened, and he was thinking to himself, what, am I fucking stupid? I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, and on a humble, he thought about it, he didn't let that emotion get the first thing that he felt get the best of him, which honestly, I'm glad he really thought about that, because if this was anybody else or any other situation, it would have went a whole different level for a lot of things. But honestly, and I'll give him credit where credit's due. I'm actually gonna be flipping the side of the coin on both situations, on the rights and the wrongs of what he was talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd be hella pissed off just like him too. If somebody raped anybody of my close homegirls or my family members or anybody like that, the first thing I'ma do is go after the asshole who did it. I don't care if she took care of the situation or not. I'm going after him. Shit. You raped anybody I know, shit, best believe I'm gonna rape your ass with a freaking end of a freaking broom and shit. I'll butt rape you with a broomstick. That's how I feel about the situation. Shit, hell, I look at it like an eye for an eye. The person does wrong to the person who did it. I'm not gonna sit here and put all my frustrations on every race for that one individual who fucked the whole program up. That's like me saying, okay, for all my forefathers who are my ancestors from Native American to African, so I'm just gonna go open season on every white person I see in the fucking street. That's pretty much what you basically did, Liam. Come on, man. Luckily he thought about this shit and everything else, and he kind of outed him. And you know what the cool part is that he outed himself, and he obviously felt wrong about it for even thinking that. He felt about it because he even talked about it in the interview. So I'll give credit where credit's due. But also you got to reap what you sow. Because not only that, you putting that out there, you're going to get some backlash. No matter how you slice that pie, it's still bad when you think about it, because even at the heat of the moment when you thought about it, and don't get me wrong, it's like you thought about the situation and it didn't happen. So I'm not going to really bastardize the guy because of that situation, because he thought about it, he was wrong and everything else, but it's still bad because you kind of isolated one particular race. Now here's the thing though. Here's the $50,000 question that needs to be answered. Would he be saying the same shit if that person was white? That's the $50,000 question. I bet money he would have said that if the rapist was a Mexican. He'd probably say the exact same thing, right? He said the same thing about the he called us a black bastard. He called it like he said. And then, he made it, I'm not going to say he made an excuse, but for the reason why he was feeling that way, because how he was raised in Ireland during some sort of war that was going on. And, you have your excuses, you have your reasons. You're of age, so there's no excuse. You're of age. You obviously can't say that that's always been the case, because not only that you've worked in your career, you have worked with multiple black people. You have, damn, you just did a movie with fucking Viola Davis, so that obviously had to make your ass feel like an asshole to some degree to even, come out. Honestly, homie, I don't know, man. I'll give you credit where credit's due for you saying some shit about it. And obviously, if it was getting under your fucking skin and shit like that, you just wanted to tell it like it is and everything, hey, more power to you. Nobody had to come out and find out about you saying shit like that, or saying, oh, Liam Neeson's a racist because he was trying to say this about black people. No, you said that, you came out the woodwork with it, and I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? But, and there is a big but on that one, you done fucked up to a degree, because not only some people will take offense to it, no matter black, Asian, whoever, but, they're gonna, you're gonna see some side effects on, hell, bro, like, damn, man, I was gonna name my kid after you, son. I don't know, bro. Damn, you just knocked yourself a peg a little bit, that's saying a lot, man. Like, goddamn, Liam, shit, what the fuck, man? Sometimes it's probably best to keep shit like that to yourself and just take it to the grave and just talk to God about that. You're gonna talk about that on the internet, then on a interview, shit, that's something you would talk to God about, like, hey, God, like, I'm saying some mean shit right now, I might want to keep that shit to yourself, homie, like, real talk, like, now you just lost some of your fan base because of shit like that, especially in the black community. Now, if you got some folks who, like, okay, I understand the anger and seeing where that came from, but nah, bruh, like, honestly, I look at it like that. So let me ask you a question, Mr. Nielsen. Would you actually have said that shit if that person was a white guy that did that shit? Like, hey, like what Matthew McConaughey said in Time to Kill and everything else. Now what if that that kid was white and that rapist did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you be saying something like that if the rapist was white? Real talk. You gotta question yourself on that one, Mr. Nielsen. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm still probably gonna name my kid after you. That's just a given, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. It just depends on how I feel after a couple of scotches and stuff like that. But, we'll see what happens. It's all to the great. It's all cool, baby. At least Like I said, I'll give him props because he actually admitted that shit. How many motherfuckers out there can actually admit the shit that they're wrong about? Huh? Anybody can actually say that shit? Anybody can actually get out there? He put himself on blast. You know? I'm not gonna bastardize him that much. You know what I'm saying? I won't do that to him. Because not many people are willing to go out to step out of their own shell just to actually admit that they're fucking wrong about some shit. And they'll let other motherfuckers cover that shit, and then next thing you know, they on Twitter talking about, oh, I don't deny it and everything. I mean, I don't, that was not true, or yeah, I did, you know? Motherfuckers actually step out in the open like, yeah, I admit this, I'm wrong, I fucked up, I'm sorry, there you go. Crisis averted. If y'all love me, cool. If y'all hate me, that's cool too. That's how you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? So, let's learn some of the lessons that we're learning from Mr. Neeson's actions and stuff like that. So, either way, man, absolutely, this was a not quick fire. This was a word around the campfire / in my mind segment on Anchor FM, late for the party. Absolutely, I said that backwards. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's my show. I do whatever the hell I want. I say whatever the hell I want. That's what I'm doing. Goddamn, I'm happy. Either way, check me out, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and support the podcast. I'm coming up with them t-shirts and the hats. I got the extra design. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get it cracking. I just need y'all support. Support your boy out. Let's handle it. Let's do it together so I can start rolling along with the punches. Also, that Anchor is now joining with Spotify. So now I'm happy. That means more opportunities. Let's get shit cracking. 2019 is where we get late for the party. Hell to the yeah. Either way, I'm your host, Melodious, signing off. And as always, y'all, it's okay to be late for the party, but never be late for the fun. Remember that. Anyway, let's just roll out to my track, Burnout, and let's love this shit. Yeah. I'll be back on the next segment in a matter of minutes, so hang tight.